It started with a bolt carrier group. A friend had this at his store at the gun show on sale. I paid $50 for the bolt carrier group for 6.8 SPC. It's an interesting little cartridge. I've always been kind of curious about it. This is an old one with a large rifle primer, but kind of bridges the gap between the 5.56 and the 7.62 NATO cartridges. This one here is the 120 grain SST. So what are they saying that does? Roughly 2,460 feet per second. So when you end up with the bolt carrier group, especially at such an attractive price, you have to do something with it. So next came the barrel, and the barrel is a 1 in 16. This came from Tony's Custom at the gun show here a couple days ago on Saturday, and it's a 16-inch carbine length gas 1 in 11 twist, pretty typical of a 6.8 SPC barrel. And then you have to have a magazine, so we have a magazine. This one is a DuraMag. I bought this to give it a try, 10 round DuraMag. I haven't even snapped any in there yet. Let's give it a try. Looks good to me. Seems like that's going to work. Then you have to have an upper. So I grabbed a BCM upper, local gun store. I already had an upper that I was going to use, but it doesn't have M4 feed ramps, and the barrel does have M4 feed ramps. So grabbed this after the gun show, went to a shop, picked it up. That's what I need. And then you have to have a gas tube. So I grabbed the gas tube, carbine length, and that came from the same shop. And then I went to a different shop and I got a delta ring, because you have to have a delta ring to hold your handguard on. And then you have to have the handguard cap, so we've got that. That came from a gun shop. Have to have a charge handle, so we grabbed one of those. And let's see, the handguard. The handguard I already had in stock, just a standard M4 style handguard, the smaller diameter rather than the big one. I think that'll be nice and comfortable. I do have one of the bigger ones if I decide to go that route, but I think I'll go with the compact one. Makes more sense to me. And you have to have a gas block. I have this Rock River Arms fold down gas block. This will do a good job in front of the nice compact handguard, so that'll be a good setup. Already had this in my box of parts, and also from the box of parts have a crush washer. The flash suppressor did come with the barrel. This is 1/2 inch threads, but it is an opened up flash suppressor for the 6.8. But the threads on the barrel are the 1/2 inch threads. So if we look through there, you'll see that we got plenty of room through there for that 6.8 projectile. So it all started with the bolt carrier group. I have everything I need to get it together. Here's the rest of the pieces and parts that go with this Rock River Arms gas block fold down sight. I'm only going to use the sling swivel on the side. I like the carbine swivel on the side, so this will be the setup. And then later, I guess if I choose, I can change to a floating handguard later if I want or whatnot. This is these Rock River Arms are clamp-on, so it's very easy to take it on and off if I decide to change what I have. Don't know exactly what I'll use for a rear sight right now when I run the irons. I have a couple of Troy Battle sights. I might stick one of those on there. Might find something else to put on, and I'll probably run some optics on it at least to get it dialed in. But anyway, there we are. There's all the pieces for a kind of throw together impromptu 6.8 SPC barrel and bolt carrier group. Have the whole upper ready to go. I'll probably run this on my M4 lower. Just take the 14.5 inch piston system upper off of it and run the 6.8 SPC occasionally. Or if I want a fixed butt stock rather than the collapsible, I have a 16-inch mid-length gun that I can just pop the upper off and run it on there. So I have everything I need. I'm going to get started and get it put together. So probably a couple videos down the road you'll get to see it together and maybe see it at the range. I did also at the same gun show from the person that I bought the magazine from. He said he had a partial box of ammo, and there were this is 110 grain. So we've got that to play with. There's 6 rounds fired, so I'll have that And then I'll have also that box there of the 120 grains. I grabbed this at the same store when I bought the upper. So we'll have some ammo to get started with. It'll leave me with 40 pieces of brass. I'll source some brass and things. I've got some light 270 projectiles that I can use. I still have to get some dies around and get all ready for reloading the cartridge, but I've got some factory stuff to start with, get it sighted in and see how things go. So I'm pretty excited to get it together, and that's kind of going to be one of my projects for this evening and tomorrow. So I'll check back in when I have a little bit of progress. Thanks everybody for watching, and it all started with the bolt carrier group.